Hello everyone, my name is Sean. I am the Crypto Smith. Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you guys showing up again today. I just wanted to do another video on the market. The market sucks. It's terrible. It is the worst thing since I don't know what, but it's not looking good. Right? We dropped below 19,000 today. Actually, we almost dropped below 18,000. It got down there. Here's Bitcoin. Yeah, we dipped down. Well, this says 17.7. I didn't see that, but yeah, just below 18,000. Now we're back up just above 19. So again, we're back and forth, right? In my video yesterday, I said we were due for another drop. You know, of course, I predicted it perfectly, which is not true. I'm listening to other experts out there and seeing what their sentiment is and what the sentiment in the market as a whole. So I get lucky and I just kind of followed what the big dogs are doing. You know, they were correct. It tanked again. It's probably not finished either. We probably have a ways to go, at least some weeks or months ahead. But what I want to talk about today is attitude and expectations. So if you've been in the crypto market for any length of time at all, and you've been through downturns, crypto winters, bear markets, this is expected. This is going exactly as expected. What happens is most people, right? I know you're not, and I'm not, but most people who get into this market are emotional and they see red days after red days after red days, and they panic. They lose money. They sell at the bottom. They get out. Crypto's a scam. I knew it was a scam when I got in, and I should have never got in. You should have never talked me into it. And some of those people aren't going to come back, or aren't going to come back for a very long time. Now, as humans, we tend to believe that whatever situation we're in, especially if it's a scary, fearful, not a fun time, we tend to think that that's going to last forever. Like, this is never going to change. It's always going to be down. We're never going to get back to the all-time high. And back here in your mind, that is not true. It is going to come back. Yes, we're going to lose some of these tokens along the way, and we're more than likely going to lose a vast majority of them will be left behind because there's no room for them going forward, right? We've just started to look at regulation in this country, which is needed. Now, when I got into crypto initially back in 2017, I was not for regulation, right? I mean, I wasn't smart about crypto. I really didn't know a lot, but I knew that it was kind of that Wild West, and it was decentralized where the government didn't have control and they couldn't tell you what to do, right? You're not the boss of me. And we had that mentality back then. But what you didn't really understand back in the day was that mass adoption, which what we wanted mass adoption so that everybody would use it. So prices would just keep going up and we would make tons of money and the world would change and everybody be using crypto instead of dollar bills and what have you. What we were short-sighted on was that there is no way mass adoption happens without regulation, not just in the US, but across the world. A lot of countries out there already have regulation in place, at least somewhat. The US does not, has just absolutely zero. We don't have any clear guidance from the SEC or the or any other government agency out there, right? It's patchwork right now. It's regulation by enforcement, which the SEC loves to do. They are my favorite government agency, by the way, if you didn't know. I'm joking. So you got to sit back, right? And I always say you have two things you can do right now, right? The best thing you could do is nothing. If you have crypto in this market and you're sweating right now and you're crying yourself to sleep at night, really all you have to do is nothing. You do nothing unless you're invested in some of these garbage coins and community tokens out there that are most likely not going to see 2023. You're going to be okay. If you're in these blue chip projects and tokens and coins, Ethereum, Bitcoin, BNB, Cardano, I mean, you just go through the top. If you're in any one of these in the top 20 or 30, you're going to be fine. Almost all of them are going to come back. Now, they may not all last or be on top, in a decade from now. Some of them are going to fall by the wayside. Some of them, maybe they join forces if they're doing solving similar problems. But you can't just look at this as it's over. Oh my gosh, every time there's a dip, crypto's going to zero. It's going to go away. The government's killing it. It's never coming back. I lost all my money, blah, 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 blah. It's almost funny, but it's not funny. It's sad in a way to watch these big YouTubers really feed the fear that this is over. Like, this is terrible. This is the worst thing that could ever happen. And this is not the worst thing that could ever happen. These things are required, just like forest fires that are natural help rebuild the forest, right? That's what happens. That's the natural cycle of life. This is the natural cycle of crypto. Now, going forward in the future, maybe we don't have these massive downturns like this because there's going to be so much more adoption, so many more people into it. When somebody on the world stage says, boo, Bitcoin, it doesn't drop by 40%. So there's going to be so many more people involved, just like the stock market. It doesn't take enormous crashes. It doesn't drop 90%, in a week like crypto can. So please understand and have the mindset that this is not forever. It may last for months. It's possible it could last for a year or more. I really don't think it's going to go that far because there are too many companies out there, too many large multinational companies who have put crypto on their books. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, right? These are names that are out there that are being utilized on a daily basis by large companies. Pick your top 20. Okay, they're not going to go anywhere. Maybe a couple of community tokens might make it, but even then, it's I don't know, right? What's going to happen? So I just wanted to share that with you. Also, I wanted to look at, we're not going to look at crypto bubbles because it looks horrible. It's terrible. I'm not going to do that to you. Let's look at XRP. Now, I was saying the other day that XRP has a hard floor of 30 cents. It has been bouncing around off here for the last week in the 30 to 33 cent range, and it is having a tough time breaking through that. Now, it sounds like I want it to break through that. I wouldn't mind a 20 cent XRP before the end of this case. I'd love to load up. And I will. If it hits 20 cents, you're damn right I'm going to load up. So anyway, so this is just what I wanted to share. It is a little frustrating to see a lot of YouTubers out there and a lot of influencers out there really feeding the fear when they shouldn't be doing that. They really should be positive, right? This is going to happen. This is expected. We're going to go through this. Hopefully we're going to go through this together. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to get shaken out. I don't care if XRP goes down to 3 cents. I'm going to buy more. I don't care if Bitcoin goes down to $5,000, I'm going to buy more. You better believe that. So stop living up here in your head and being fearful about this stuff and look at it from the positive perspective that this is a chance for you to get in on projects or these large cap tokens that you couldn't maybe afford before. And now it's getting more affordable. Okay. Watch how you do it. DCAN. Okay. Don't try to just time the bottom because you're never going to do that. If you could time the bottom and time the tops, you wouldn't be listening to me. You wouldn't be on YouTube. You'd be living on the beach somewhere drinking Mai Tais and playing Yahtzee. Okay? You would. You would. So anyway, that's it. Try to stay positive, people. We're going to get through this. It may be months, but I'm going to be here for you and talk you down off the ledge every once in a while when you need it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a like and subscribe if you want to see more content. It does help the channel grow. And for that, I appreciate you all out there. Have a good day.